In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you all about chipping. We're going to get back to basics to start with. We're going to be talking about the setup, but then we're going to get a little bit more in depth about exactly where the club needs to be traveling to optimize height, spin, and just overall performance for your chipping. Hi everybody, welcome to the channel. My name is Andy Carter. Thanks very much for checking out today's content. Loads of content for you to go and check back into the library if you would like to look at everything in terms of full swing or reviews, or even just course vlogs with us playing golf with other golf pros and friends as well. So please do check out the rest of the content on the channel if you are new here. Right, let's get stuck into this because we're talking all about chipping, okay? So in and around the greens, as you can see, I've got maybe 20 to 30 yards to the flag. We need to make sure that we've got the correct setup principles, and we consistently use those setup principles as well. So first of all, I've got a 54 degree. For this type of shot, we'd be looking to try and land the ball probably around about 2/3 of the way there. Little bit of a bounce, bit of check spin, and then the ball will release out. Very, very rarely will you see the ball just kind of drop and stop, certainly from this distance. We're not hitting the ball with enough velocity, therefore not creating enough backspin to get the ball to really stop dead. Also, in terms of where I'm actually at, I'm at Dundonald Links here on the west coast of Scotland. It is an incredible golfing location. Definitely get it on your bucket list. But links golf, the ball will always tend to bounce quite firm anyway. Right, so setup wise here, I want to make sure that I've got the ball positioned towards the center of my stance. If I do want a slightly higher version of the shot, I could put it a little bit more towards the left foot. The reason for that is if I set up here, I want my hands to be slightly ahead of the golf ball so I can hit down onto the ball. But in doing a little bit of shaft lean forwards, it lowers the loft ever so slightly. If I just pull the ball position slightly further forward, what happens to the shaft angle is it goes from being slightly forwards to much straighter, and invariably that makes the loft angle a little bit higher. If I wanted to go in low, we just kind of do the opposite in terms of putting it further back in the stance, but making sure that the shaft now is leaning still on that left, inside of that left thigh. Therefore, the shaft lean from the back of the stance to the front of the stance is a massive difference, therefore affecting the loft angle on the club. So that's my general setup principles, making sure that the ball position is correct for the type of shot that I want to play. My stance is going to be pretty narrow, so I would normally do it as 2 club head widths wide. I often open up my left side a little bit towards the target, so it allows my lower body to be kind of already open to the actual golf ball. Right, in terms of swing now, I want to make sure that the club stays in front of my chest. So as my body rotates away from the target, I want to make sure that my chest and my club head have that relationship. Too many golfers I see, and this is the most common fault, club head goes in behind the body. So in this point now, the shaft becomes very shallow. So the club head becomes very shallow into the golf ball, therefore creating that horrible top or thin. Well, or you could also catch it very fat as well. So I would actually rather see somebody get the club too much in front of them. At least from this angle out here, you can encourage you to hit down onto the golf ball. I hit that way too hard, by the way. But by hitting it from out to in, at least you're hitting down. Too much from inside here is going to be a very big issue for the majority of golfers. So what I would see, club down the target line, slightly opened up with my left side, ball position in the center, club on the inside of my left thigh, straight takeaway, keeping the club head in front of my chest, and into a nice smooth follow through position. Again, landed that a little bit too close to the flag, but you could see from a good connection, good golf club, good golf ball, good principles, good angle of attack, good strike. It did have quite a bit of spin. Okay, so final shot. Again, we're going to go through that same routine. These are the principles that I often think about when I am playing as well. So ball position in the center. Notice how my left foot is just slightly flared out. What that's going to do is going to get my belt buckle to flare that way as well. So now my hips are open to the golf ball, but I'm going to keep my chest over the ball. So I've got that slight openness with my lower body. Takes the pressure off trying to make sure you get open and get rotated through impact. So just a really easy way of kind of presetting your position. Ball position in the center, hands slightly forward. I'm just going to make sure I keep the club in front of my chest. It's looking straight back at my chest there with the club and the shaft. Not allowed my wrists to get too much involved. If anything, I want the shaft of the club to start to work more upwards so I can then hit down into the back of the golf ball. Nice strike, better landing area in terms of the distance. Takes the break, finishes 4 feet away, maybe hold the putt as well. Guys, thank you very much for watching. Hope this video has helped. If you feel like it will help your game, do hit the like button. Also, please do subscribe to the channel. It does make a massive difference to me and the channel if you do hit that subscribe button. Over 60% of golf people that watch the content are not subscribed, so please do so. And I will bring you so much more content, so many more videos, hopefully for you to get better. Thanks for watching.